Welcome to Forscore Friday, where I share my favorite app for my iPad and answer your questions along the way. Today I have a simple annotation tip for you. If you are tired of the annotation toolbar getting in your way up at the top of the screen, if you have to write something there, you can take these 3 lines and drag them anywhere you want on the screen, and the toolbar will stay right there. When you leave and you annotate some more, it comes back in that same spot. So you can really stick this anywhere that you would like to have it. I usually stick to the bottom because then it's easier for me to reach everything when I need it in a hurry. Hope that's helpful. Does your iPad ever go to sleep while you have a score open in Forscore? There's one setting that you'll need to check to make sure your iPad does not go to sleep while you're playing music, so let's find that now. So go to Settings. You can find this from the briefcase all the way down here, or in the new update, you can just swipe down, Forscore, and then Preferences will also take you to these settings. The setting we're looking for is Auto Lock. We actually want to put this off. Auto Lock makes your iPad automatically go to sleep according to whatever settings you have in the General Settings app in your iPad. With it off, it means that it leaves the screen on indefinitely. So yes, if you leave a score open on your iPad overnight, it will still be on in the morning for as long as the battery is alive. You can probably guess how I know that. So that's the quick and easy setting that you need to make unselected to leave your iPad screen on. Since posting my video on Forscore 15, I've received a bunch of questions about using set lists because the navigation looks a little bit different here in this new version of Forscore. So today I'm using this arrangement of spooky, scary skeletons for violin, viola, and piano that I arranged myself. It will be available to purchase in a day or two, so definitely check that out. I'll make another post when that's up too so that you don't miss it. But the easiest way to add a piece to a set list now is to just tap on the screen, find the arrow to the right of your title, tap on that, and then add to set list. Then you can find any set list you want or press the plus button to create a new one. A different way of getting to your set list is to tap, find the 3 lines. Then you can find any set list that you already have or use the plus button to create a new one again. So let's just make a new set list. Let's just label it as today's date. Tap the plus button, and now we can add all of those songs, press the X, and it is now in my set list. If you have any other questions about using set lists in this new update, please let me know, but I hope that that helps you get started. Today we're going to go over how annotations work in Forscore. I've opened up just a violin etude. The main way that I like to start annotating is just by taking my Apple Pencil and writing on the score. It automatically starts writing and it brings up the annotation window. Now, if you'd like to move this annotation window somewhere else, maybe say it's covering up something at the bottom of the screen, take these 3 lines and just drag it to wherever you want. There are many different options for you when you look at these annotations. So the first would be these stamps. We have some numbers, we have dynamics, articulations, note values, things like that that we can add to our score. So let's say this should be triple piano. We just kind of move it to wherever we want it to be in the score. Next up are shapes. So let's choose this crescendo, and we're gonna say that this line should crescendo. We can change the width of it, but wherever you have placed your Apple Pencil is where it's going to go. So if you don't like it, you can always undo. This left arrow is the undo button. Redo is to the right. Up next are all of your different pens. Now, when you first download Forscore, you won't have this many right here. These are ones that I've created and that I like to use in my workflow. But you will have this red pen, probably this blue one, and definitely a black one. So you have some different options to get you started, but if you would like any more, just tap on the plus button. You can change the size of the brush. You can change the color with the little color wheel. You can change hue, saturation, brightness, and transparency. So let's make this like a highlighter. And now we can highlight over our music. Next on the right is a ruler. You can drag this wherever you want on the score and then take your annotation tool, draw against it, remove the ruler, and you've got a nice straight line. Next is a select box. You can use this to select whatever you like. You can cut it. That just removed it, and you can paste it again. You can also choose between freeform and rectangle, and there are a couple of different ways that you can kind of manipulate annotations like that. That can be a whole separate Forscore Friday on its own, which I will do in the future. Next is a text box. So just tap wherever you would like it, and you can leave a note for yourself if you don't like your handwriting. Or if you want something to look a little bit more official, this is a great way to do it. After that, we've got the eraser. It does not erase text boxes, but it erases any pen marks that you've made. Next is a little trash can. You can use this to clear the entire score. And now these are layers. You can add a layer to just a page or to the entire score. All right, so there's your overview of annotations in Forscore. It can go a lot more in depth, and I do have videos sharing more of those features on my YouTube channel. Definitely go check that out if you're interested and would like some more help. Today, let's talk about performance mode in Forscore. This is where you can enter into a mode that is free from more distractions, and it gets rid of any gestures other than page turns so that you don't accidentally do anything that you might not mean to. So to get to performance mode, we will tap on the screen, and then to the left of the title of your score, you'll press on these 9 little squares. We are going to go to this kind of expanding arrow. Tap on that, and you've entered performance mode. So now you can see there's a little X in the corner that will allow you to leave that and go back to kind of your regular Forscore setup. But you can see if I turn the page, it totally works. I'm in a set list like I would be when I'm performing, so that you can see how it might really work. But if I tap anywhere on the screen, nothing happens except turning the page if I tap in the correct part of the screen. Then my pencil works the same way as my finger does, so it also turns the page. It does not write anything. It doesn't automatically go into annotation mode. So I hope that that is a way that you can perform distraction-free. Of course, be sure to put your iPad in Do Not Disturb or any other focus mode that you've created for performing to avoid notifications. And I also have a Forscore Friday that I previously made all about another way that you can hide notifications. Definitely go scroll back and check that out if you're interested. Today, I'm going to share how you can duplicate a set list. This used to be really easy in previous versions of Forscore, and unfortunately now it's just a little bit trickier. So I don't know if this is the official solution to the problem, but this is at least my workaround. So if you'd like to duplicate a set list, maybe, have a second version and just rearrange some things or remove a couple of things for a different gig, what you'll want to do is go to the set list menu, and you will see a list of all of your set lists. So you'll want to find the set list that you'd like to duplicate. Let's just choose this one, competition. And you'll see 3 options: share, rename, and delete. We're going to use share today and choose set list only. We're going to choose Forscore, and that will import it right into your app. So this one is a little bit weird because I have slashes, and then it duplicated it with dashes. If it is like only letters in the title, it will just add a 2 behind the title. So that is my workaround for duplicating a set list. I hope that that's helpful for you. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I may make my next Forscore Friday answering your question.